Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, the Mlangenis. This is our channel with me and my husband sharing all things our life, sit down stuff, conversation, interesting conversations. And now somebody else joined the chat, and that is our little baby M. So that is why today we have such a video where basically I'm going through the questions that you guys asked me, pregnancy related, and yeah, so just sharing my journey with you guys. If you're new to this house, you do want to know the one house rule, the Mlangeni house rule, and that is to just simply click subscribe, join the family, sibe sonke sibe yi Mbumba. And for our returning MCs, guys, welcome back. So without any further ado, guys, I don't want this video to be as long as the previous one. I have a couple of questions to go through. Yet again, a disclaimer: if I don't answer your question, it simply means you were in my mind. It's part of my pregnancy content, so it's going to be a standalone video, right? Because I just feel like it needs more time, needs more juice, needs more detail, and I just don't want to swift over it, you know, just glaze over it. I want us to talk about it because I mean it was important for me. So let us pick up from where we were, which is part 2 of the question and answer, which is, so the question is, what would you caution women against before getting pregnant? Yo, I don't know, guys. I wouldn't caution anything. I wouldn't caution anything. Yeah, because you know, we all go, oh yeah, there's nothing I would caution. I just feel like maybe just somewhat be ready for it. I don't know. Obviously, if you are planning for it, you know, just start taking your folic acid before, you know, work out, make sure your diet is sharp, stop drinking, stop smoking. Because the funny thing is, actually, we usually find out that we are pregnant when the baby is already there, you know, for a couple of weeks. So if we're not really taking care of ourselves and exposing ourselves to certain things, they are already in the system. For one, I need to be honest, like I was sipping on some champers and wine, and if you haven't watched the video, please go watch it, how we found out we were pregnant. And the weeks that I saw on the clear blue stick, I was like, oh my gosh, this little child knows the taste of alcohol, which now I'm not really proud of. So I'll just be like, if you're planning on a pregnancy, just get your story straight, be good and stuff. So this one, will Sibu be in the labor room with you, and will he see everything? Labor room, yes. See everything, I don't know. You know, the plan is for him to stay here, not there. But like, seeing everything means he sees everything that is happening. So yeah, because he'll be in the labor room, so he will see everything. He must just like not faint and stuff. He must be strong, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so the next question is, do you feel like work has adapted to your pregnancy? The one thing I love about my pregnancy is that I'm still working from home. So work hasn't adapted, and it doesn't need to adapt in a sense that it's very office bound, sitting at my desk, yes, taking calls, receiving calls, meetings and stuff. So I'm at the comfort of my own home, so I feel like it's just a bit easier for me, you know. And once I told my manager, my colleagues, they always pro me, like taking it easy and stuff. So I feel like if the going does feel like it's too much, because I'm not trying to stress, because when you're pregnant, everything matters, how you feel, what's happening, you know, just that whole space. So so there was no need for it to adapt, but I'm so grateful that I'm working from home and I have an understanding manager and colleagues. Up to how many weeks are you planning on working? So as far as I can, because for me, I don't have any, I'm not sickly, I'm just taking it easy. So as far as I can, I will work until that point, because also with the whole maternity leave, I want to spend more time with Nana. So I wouldn't take, for example, a month before, excuse me, and there's no health reasons for me to do that at this point. My gynae op is not seeing that threat or that route for me. Has intimacy changed? Yes, I feel like intimacy does change somehow, you know, sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad. And when I say good, maybe I'm more friskier, you know, at some point, like part of your pregnancy. For the bad, maybe you're just not feeling up to it, or it's just not, you know, the vibes anymore, because there's so many things that change. Your hormones are just everywhere, which can be on either side of the spectrum. But like intimacy definitely has changed, but I just feel like it's important for you to communicate with your partner, you know, how you're feeling and how they are feeling, and just have common grounds when it comes to it. Sometimes it's also just not on the woman's side, but it's also on the guy's side, because at some point Sibu was just like, he's scared. And we read everywhere that the baby is protected, but in our conversation it would be like, it's scared, he's scared. And I've read somewhere, and I know other stories where the guys are just like not feeling comfortable, you know. Others, when you progress, it's just, you know, it's just like a psychological thing. It's a mind shift. It's just being careful. It's just doing things that are right for you guys. But I feel like intimacy does change, but it's very important to communicate with your partner so that nobody feels some type of way, or left out, or deprived, or you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So have you started saving for baby's schooling? I won't say schooling, but we have started saving towards baby. That money we might use when baby is here and they haven't even started schooling, but we are trying to just also put baby in budget and be like, let's save for baby, you know. And yeah, I won't specifically say schooling, but yeah, we have started saving for baby. Will you do a haul of all your purchases and gifts? I don't know. That's an idea. I don't know. Purchases. What do you buy for babies? Clothes. So you want me to show you baby clothes? Clothes, socks, beanies, swaddle thingies. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. What gender are you hoping for? A video is coming on that one, and I've also touched base on it with my previous part 1. How did your parents react to the news of your baby? So the reaction was, everyone was happy, basically. From both the side of the families. I think it was like they were waiting, you know, that whole thing. And also they were just so grateful that God has come through for us, and we're finally gonna have a little nana. So everyone was like happy from both sides. Did you purchase the home before or after the news of the baby? We're also just gonna speak about the whole house purchase thing, because purchasing a house is it's a whole process, and it can be so long. So the short answer of this one, we bought the house before baby, basically, because it takes so long for the whole process. Yeah, so that happened before. And then the next question is, will you be sleeping with baby, and for how long? You know, knowing mothers and knowing that plans change, I know that maybe my plan can change, but I am planning to sleep with my child when they come back from hospital. The plan is to sleep with them in my room, in our room, for at least 3 months before moving them into their own room. That is the plan, you know, but plans can change. And obviously the plans they can move into their own rooms, but when they're not feeling well, they can be in our room. But the whole idea is that yes, they will have a separate room, and the plan is for them to move at 3 months, you know. I've been reading so much, and actually there was a post that touched me that says we need to be patient with our babies, because as much as we are new at this, they are new to the world. All they knew was like the comfort of their mama's belly, you know. Like, they are new to now being here hey, what's happening now? I'm hungry, now I'm not feeling okay, now I must cry, now I must, you know, because in the belly they're getting the food, they're getting what they need, they're all, you know, comfortable and stuff. And then when we come into the world, sometimes the plans that we want to be like perfect parents, or I don't know, like it's too much for little babies. But yeah, the plan is that, but I know for sure I'm open-minded to plans can change. The other question, okay, this we're gonna have a separate video. Is it hard for you to still eat healthy like you used to eat? Definitely, mama, it's very hard, because one of the signs that I knew for sure that I was pregnant was eating a lot. Like I'd be hungry going through that. I eat a lot now. I try obviously eat healthy. Healthy food can feel non-satisfactory and I can be hungry very soon after that. But I do snack on fruits. I do try eat clean, you know, but it is hard because I crave sweets, I crave cake, and I give in to the cravings because baby wants what they want, I want what I want, you know. And the portions as well, the number of times I eat, so tricky. Has the constant peeing started yet? So this was one of the definitely, like the peeing has been there from day one. Guys, it hasn't stopped for me. It's just getting worse now. Worse because I don't remember the last time I've slept throughout the night without waking up at least once. Sometimes it's bad, it's twice and 3 times. And I try sometimes to stop drinking liquids at a certain time so that at least I don't wake up as much. It helps sometimes it doesn't help. But the peeing, I need to apply for like a proof of, I need a house. I need a whole house in the bathroom, if it makes sense, so that it can be so close, because I go there so much, I pee so much, and I do obviously stay hydrated, so that makes sense. But I feel like pregnancy on its own, you just pee a lot, so that is just getting worse. And the next question is, what's the most shocking thing about being pregnant? Is that there is a human inside of me. Is that my belly grows overnight. It's just like the lessons, the self-lessons that I need to understand about myself. The self-love, the self-awareness, the self-acceptance, the self... Yeah, like you learn a lot. But shocking is what's happening, because I'm like, is this me now? Is this what's happening? So yeah, that's very shocked. That's very shocking, but I love it. I love being pregnant, guys. Can I say it with my chest? I love it. I love being pregnant. It's so beautiful. I love being pregnant. I think we're actually done. Yeah, we're definitely done with this one. This one... Cravings I've addressed in part 1. Do you wake up in the AMs? Yes, I do wake up, but I don't eat. I don't think I've gotten to that point where I'm waking up and I'm hungry. No, I haven't eaten like in the AMs, like at 2 and at 3, because I know like it does happen for some people. No, I haven't gotten to that stage yet. I hope it doesn't come, but I do wake up in the AMs to pee. How did you guys tell the parents? Were you nervous? So when we took the test, the 2 tests that we had, you will know from the story where we like go in on how we found out. So I took a picture of the 2 tests. So when I went home, my mother was sitting next to me, my sister was sitting just a bit opposite from me, excuse me, and my mother was still busy on the phone. So I just opened the picture, I gave it to my older sister, and she was like, she was screaming, and then my mother was like, okay. And then I gave the phone to my mother that showed the picture, and you know, like an old person, she just like opened and she was like zooming, what is this? And then she saw, she's like, hi Wena, how? Congrats, how is it? So she was happy. When we also told my mother-in-law, she was very happy, like, oh my gosh. So that's how we broke the news to basically our parents, and it was just so beautiful. With my little sister, I think I showed her a scan after I came back from the doctor. She's like, hi Wena, you know, type of thing. And with Sibu's sister, I remember, because WhatsApp has this thing where you can view a picture once. So it was a picture of me, my belly, and my journal, and Sibu chose that option so that she views the picture once, because we do not want people circulating the picture, and we always try to say, guys, please keep it to yourselves, because it was something that we just wanted to share just with close family and friends, not the whole world. And yeah, she was like, what was that? And then we told her, and she was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be an aunt. Yay! So everyone was so happy, which was beautiful. And yeah, I think I'm done, guys. I just want to make sure quickly I'm just going to see, but I know that other questions, it's literally things that are gonna have a separate video. I spoke about what I'm enjoying about pregnancy. It's basically sharing it with my husband. I feel like that is so important. That is so nice. Are there foods that you don't eat before that are now your favorites? Not eat per se, but I never had a sweet tooth. Now that's just me. Ooh, yeah, that's just me. Exercising while you're pregnant, I wish I was, but I'm not. Okay, Mr. M is so excited, guys. I know sometimes he seems chilled, but he's so excited, you know. And then I also gonna have a nursery. Yes, we're gonna have a nursery, which is the baby's room. And what pregnancy myth and unsolicited advice have you been getting from people? Like, I love the people that I have in my circles, because I haven't had that, you know. I don't have people giving me like advice that really I didn't ask for, you know. And I think they're sensitive to that topic of whole pregnancy. They understand because they've been pregnant, and they understand, you know. So I haven't had one where I'm just like, really. The only thing that's annoying is that people telling me that I'm gaining weight. Like, obviously I was supposed to be slimming. Duh, I know. How do you feel about baby showers? I love baby showers. I love being celebrated. I feel like, do it. No, whatever you want, do it. It's your journey, what you want to share, the spaces you want to be in, what you want to do, how much you want to share. So I definitely love, I feel I love baby showers. And the baby name we've done. How is pregnancy so far? It's okay. I'm just like, have my pregnancy swag walk right now, which is fine. I love it. What financial costs have you had to deal with thus far? I think our medical aid running out of savings, so when we do go obviously to the gynae op all the time, we do pay like a fee, so that's the additional things. And then our savings ran out, so when I was taking medication as well, I had to pay from my own pocket. So those have been like the added stuff cost. Guys, pregnancy is expensive already. I don't have anxiety per se, because like I try to be intentional about how I feel. I'm intentional about what's happening, but I've had thoughts now about the day, the delivery day, and but yeah, but it's not bad. It's not bad, but you do think about these things, you know, because you're in it, so you do think about it. But I'm not really, you know, shaking in my boots, because I have a great support system. I have a great husband. He loves this. We're in this together, so it just makes everything easier. I will close it with this comment. It's not a question, Sisi, but please enjoy your pregnancy. If it means defer to your husband, please do that. Ungamdlalisi, umthume up and down, umuhle mama. Thank you, Nokubonga. I am definitely enjoying my pregnancy, and my hubby is faffing over me. And yes, I do send him around a bit, you know, because I mean, we're in this together, and I am definitely enjoying it. And you know what? Thank you, guys. Thank you. So guys, that is it from the questions and answers, and don't forget, I will answer the other ones on separate videos, just that, right? But thank you so much for joining me, guys. I love you so much, and thank you for your prayers, thank you for your well wishes, thank you for the chats that we have with other mommies in the DMs. I love them because I learn from you, because this is new to me. I have 3 apps, I'm always reading something. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I love you. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and join the Mbumba Clan. Yes, until next time, bye.